Morners, that's Lily.
And that's Krystal. And we are
The Morning Report.
The Morning Report.
Hi, Lily.
Hi, darling.
We almost recorded an episode we didn't record.
No, we almost didn't record a whole episode.
Yeah, we almost did an episode but didn't record it. Lily cut it immediately.
Immediately. I was like, there's no red thing at the top. I'm scared.
I'm nervous. What's happening? Okay. We are going to do better than we did the last episode. We are immediately.
No, we're not. Immediately or not, because I have to say something.
Okay,
I like how my name always changes and yours always stays the same. Yes. But your little under thing today is amazing. I love you so much.
I love you. Last week it said that I was 3 queer raccoons.
Which she is.
Yes.
She still is. Today, she is a flaming pansexual.
Yes.
And all putting flaming in front of pansexual makes all the frying pan jokes even better.
I saw it. I saw this amazing picture. It said flaming pansexual, and it was a pan with fire. I mean, it was just fucking on fire. And I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen. I want to be referred to as that.
I want to be flaming pansexual now, too.
Do it.
I want to. No, I love how I went, total, mom. Yep. Y'all means all.
You absolutely. You are
here.
A mom, though. You are a mom. You very much are.
You are totally safe here.
We love you, and you are valid, and we love you.
Because we didn't say that last week, and you are.
Yep.
Everybody is. The Morning Report is a safe place.
We are here to be spooky and weird with
and queer.
Everybody. Spooky and weird and queer with everybody, as long as you're cool. Just be cool. That's it.
I'm running out of room for t-shirt ideas. Spooky. We're here. What is it? What did we say?
We're here to be spooky, weird, and queer. Maybe we drop the "we're here" and it's just spooky. Weird,
it's just queer. Spooky, weird, and queer.
Yeah. That's our Halloween design. Yeah. Halloween design, spooky, weird, and queer, and it's a rainbow skeleton, like one of the dancing skeletons, but it's rainbow. Wait, what if it's 9 dancing skeletons? Is it 9? Oh wait, how many do we need? I'm looking at your flag.
I don't.
What if it's a dancing skeleton for each color though, and it's like?
Do you want to draw that? Because I don't.
You only have to draw one skeleton, and then just color it a bunch of times. Okay. I like spooky, weird, and queer, though.
I like spooky, weird, and queer.
Yep. Okay.
Leo says 11.
11. Oh, that's how many we need? 11? That's a lot of skeletons.
That's a lot. Well, they don't have to be in a straight line. They can be in a circle.
Yeah.
That was a lot of boobage. A circle.
Yep. All in a circle.
Yeah.
Ooh, I found a cool thing. Look. This is where I started keeping my scrunchie. Because the scrunchies that I wear are too tight, they're too small. Because I have a strip in the middle. So I can't wear them on my wrist to cut off my circulation. And if I put them in my pocket, inevitably I lose them because I'm pulling things out and they get lost, right? So I keep them wrapped around Jupiter's mushroom stalk.
I love it.
Yep. Perfect. Okay. You have a news story, I think.
I do.
I want to hear it.
You want to talk about penguins? No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, are they dinosaur penguins bigger than me?
Cause they are.
You want to just tell me that story over again?
Over again. Oh, right. If you came here for any sort of order, you were in the wrong spot.
Sorry. Haven't you figured out by now don't
literally
know what we're doing.
3 seconds ago, we said that we were spooky, weird, and queer, and that should be the first major indication that this is not your normal podcast.
Really not. Wow. Look how glitchy I am. I think the internet is just really struggling tonight. And
It's like you're about to end game it, and I don't like it.
I mean, we'll see what happens. I get sucked off into Tron. I'll have a real good time on the light cycles. It'll be fine. I'll make friends, and like Sora and Donald and Goofy can come in and save me like they do in Kingdom Hearts. It'll be great. I'll be fine.
Oh my god. Do you hear the words that come out of your mouth?
Usually after I've said them. When I go back to edit this so many times, I'm just like,
maybe I just leave that for you to hear later.
Leo had a good time with it.
Yeah, we'll just leave that for you to find later. Leo, you heard it though, right? If you haven't
played Kingdom Hearts, it's a great game. You should play it.
Jesus, help us all.
Read me a news story, Lauren.
Excuse me. I think somebody needs to sit down and be quiet.
Listen, if I do that, you won't be able to see me anymore.
She will have died.
You're half a country away, and I am out of reach.
So you think. So you think. It would not. I could get Eric. I could get Eric involved real fast.
Couldn't. I don't know what it was. Leo's like, yes, I heard it. Whatever it was, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I hope to God you hear it when you edit this. Because it was glorious, and I'm real upset that I want to tell you about it. I want to have that moment with you, but I also want you to have that moment as your first time.
I mean, tell me. I'll probably forget by the time I edit it in.
No. Because if you skip it and then you hear this, you'll have to... No. It's okay.
Okay.
But I heard it. Leo heard it. You'll hear it later.
There is definitely a thing.
There is definitely a thing. Okay. So... world's only known albino giant anteater appears to be thriving in the wild. Photo shows.
Giant anteater.
I want him.
Oh, look at this
so
picture.
Bad. Hold on.
Are you gonna put it on the screen?
Of course I'm gonna put this on the screen. Have you lost your mind?
You didn't put the giant penguin on the screen.
You know what? Screw that giant penguin. Look at this.
It was cool though.
But look at this. Wherever it decides to go. Look at that.
It's a stuffy.
Look at that.
It's a stuffy.
My fingers disappear in the black and the brown, so I don't know what's going on.
That is amazing. Oh my god.
Look at him.
I just want to give him, I just want to pet him. I want to pet him and snuggle him. Oh my god.
He's so
big
cute.
and fluffy and amazing.
I love him.
And thriving. You said he's thriving.
He's thriving.
Good. Tell me
thriving.
I want to know everything about it.
Okay. That is a 1-year-old, only known living albino giant anteater on Earth. I'm just gonna leave him there this whole time.
Yeah, I think you should.
So
it's
much.
Really fucking cute.
He's the new third co-host.
Yeah, this is a great idea.
So researchers from the Anteaters and Highways Project, a multi-year assessment of anteater vehicle collisions set up by Brazil's Wild Animal Conservation Institute. Why do all my articles have the long words in them? They first discovered the anteater in December of 2022 on a ranch in Brazil's Mato Grosso del Sul state. They named the unique animal Alvin. His name's Alvin.
That's adorable. Alvin the anteater. So cute.
Alvin was spotted clinging to his typically colored mother's back, a behavior seen in all young giant anteaters below 10 months. The team captured the snowy juvenile and fitted him with a GPS vest to track his future movements.
That's what we're seeing then. That's the little strap.
That's his little harness.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh, Lord. I can't. I don't even want to read the rest of the article because...
He is the best.
Wait. Look. Hold on. He'll be back.
It gets better?
He'll be back.
Okay.
Oh my god. Show it. God damn it. Put it up. You're slow.
Look at his little face.
Oh,
he's amazing.
Isn't he so sweet? Okay, but I don't even like I said, I don't even care about the article anymore. We're just gonna look at pictures.
Yeah, this is all this episode is anymore.
But okay, so hold on.
That's so cute.
Hold on. There's more.
Oh, okay. He's like a little cotton ball. God, I can't. Just with his nose, his face. He's perfect. He's perfect and amazing. God, he's so fluffy. I love this thing. We need to go visit him. I don't know how, but we need to.
But, okay, so... Oh, I love him so much. So, obviously, like, I don't know. There's, everybody knows what albinism is, so I'm not going to read about that. If you don't know, look it up. You don't need me. You don't need me. I'm just here to tell you about Alvin.
Do a Google.
Yeah, do a Google. Or ask Leo. Leo's smarter than Google sometimes.
It's like, who's Leanie's hair.
Oh no!
No, he's way cuter, Leo. He's
Why
way
would
cuter.
you ruin that? You're
so
fired.
Cute.
So fired.
He didn't get fired last episode.
No, but now he's super fired.
Now he's super fired.
Don't get to ruin. Look at that sweet Alvin.
He's so cute. Oh my god.
like.
Alvin.
Okay, so the main threat to most albino animals is a high risk of predation. Because their discoloration makes them stand out from their environment.
Okay.
In August of 2021, AHP researchers found the corpse of another juvenile male albino giant anteater. And it was the first of its kind ever discovered in the same area that they discovered Alvin. When we got there, he was already dead, but we were able to collect genetic samples that were sent to the lab for analysis. A veterinarian with the AHP team said. They're trying to figure out if the dead one and Alvin are directly related.
Oh, okay.
Which would suggest if they are not directly related, it could suggest that the species gene pool has been decreased by inbreeding. Which it will explain why they're seeing more of the rare condition. So, and that's all caused by deforestation. So, that's all.
But
That's all I got. I love him so much.
He is a big woo.
Big woo. Leo, you are supposed to be knowing what albinism is. That's what you're supposed to be knowing.
Yes.
I mean, I know what albinism is. I have an article that knows what albinism is. But if nobody else out there in listening world knows what albinism is, they need to go to you. So, there. That's all. Sometimes these episodes just turn into Leo rants.
Sometimes.
And I'm here for that, too.
Okay. So we're gonna continue with our part 2 episode of the Stonewall series that we're doing for the month of June. And so we are gonna jump into talking about other riots and other raids that happened around the area around that time. So let's talk about some police raids that happened before Stonewall. In LA in the 1950s, the police targeted LGBTQ people just like everywhere else. But here, they listed names of queer people who were arrested in the fucking newspaper. Which, of course, went a long way towards ruining people's lives.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? So, they just outed every single person that they tracked and arrested. They also outed them to anybody who reads the paper or knows somebody who reads the paper, because if your name's in the fucking newspaper, it's gonna get back to the people you know.
Oh yeah.
If you're in the closet, it's for a goddamn reason.
Jesus.
I hate this. Everywhere, cops saw queer people as easy marks because for so long, queer people had been held down and made to feel like they were in the wrong just for existing. So they never expected queer folks to fight back. In May of 1959, a 24-hour Cooper's Donut Shop in Los Angeles was targeted one night by cops because a lot of LGBTQ people hung out there. They threw donuts and coffee at the cops and got them to leave.
Woo!
Big blue. Big blue. In 1961, in Milwaukee, I have a stupid question, but I just forgot where Milwaukee is. Where's Milwaukee?
Minnesota? Wisconsin,
okay. Oh my god. Okay. Jeez.
Okay. Whatever. Stupid cheese people.
God damn it. Fucking cheese. I love cheese.
I love cheese too.
Love cheese.
I'm not gonna eat cheese from Milwaukee though anymore.
Because we don't even know where it's from. Like, we don't deserve it because we don't know where it's from.
Is it coming, here you go. Here's an Easter egg for long-time listeners. Is it coming from a cheese cave?
Is it coming
That's
from
all
a
I
cheese
want.
cave?
Where those weren't in Milwaukee.
I
want
want
my cheese
some
to
cheese
come from a cave.
cheese cave. You know what I want? I want the morning report to have a little special brick of cheese from the cheese cave. I want it to be like stamped with the morning report.
Does anybody work in a cheese cave? Can you make that happen?
Can you get us a brick of
cheese? It sounded like you said Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Jesus. Almost like a Cheez-It.
Is that... Nope. Is that a communion cracker?
It's a Cheez-It. Jesus Christ is a communion cracker. So would it be a Jeez-It? Like a J-E-E-Z-I-T? Jeez-It?
Oh, that's a huge woo. Huge woo. So just for everybody listening right now, if you need a ride to the depths of hell,
come along with us.
Come along with us. We're oh Jesus.
I think we're we know where we're going. We have good directions.
No, ew. Not Leo says not the body or the blood of Christ, but a secret third thing.
What level of follower do you have to be to find out what the secret third thing is? Like, listen, pagans. I'm pagan. I'm gonna speak on this from personal experience, and we'll get back to the episode. Pagans do all kinds of weird shit when they get together. I know Christians do too. What the fuck do you guys do? What do you have? How do you get to that level? Cause like
Leo says, unfortunately, you find out real quick.
We all have weird shit, right? I want to know about this secret third thing. I don't have any secrets to tell you, to trade you about the pagan community, but I will find a secret to share with you if you will share your secrets with me.
We pretty much just lay it all out on the table.
Yeah.
I can give you the secret to like a really good tea for tummy aches.
Yeah, in fact, I harvested from my front yard right before we started. I harvested a whole basket full of white clover. See? And I washed them up, and now they're in my dehydrator.
We can give you that kind of.
Yeah, if you will only, but we'll only tell you if you tell us what the secret third thing is. Listen, this is how we bridge the gap, right? This is how we bridge the gap between religions. We get everybody to be friends over Jesus. I think it's a great idea.
Why does Jesus remind me of the word jorts? Like, that's all I get.
Like, they're not... Now they're denim cheeses. They're little crispy squares of denim.
Denim.
Oh no. Okay, I'm going back to this. Okay. Here we go. Back to the episode. We can do it. We can do it. In 1961, in Milwaukee, 4 Navy men went to a gay bar on a dare. On a dare? They didn't have ID, so the bouncer didn't let them in. They all fucking jumped the bouncer. They all fucking jumped the bouncer, who happened to be dating a black drag queen named Josie Carter, who was ex-Navy herself, and who was there at the bar to perform. She always brought a parrot to the bar with her. Josie took a beer bottle in each hand and just wailed on the Navy guys. Fuck yeah, Josie. They ended up taking one of their friends to the hospital, but a dozen more Navy guys showed up after that. They started tearing up the bar, and the 70-plus gay men there started fucking these guys up with Josie and her parrot.
Alright, I was wondering if the parrot was gonna have a greater story, a plot.
Right, like there. I picture the parrot being like Iago, right, where he's big enough to carry fucking furniture or something. He's just flying around picking up fucking table legs and dropping them on people.
He's got his own broken bottle.
Yeah, he's got it like clutched in each little fist as a piece of a broken bottle, and he's just like wailing on people. I love it. That's absolutely what happened in my mind. Yep. Okay. But yeah, good job.
But before we go any further, can we talk about the fact that that sentence, 4 Navy men went to a gay bar on a dare, that is the most like Navy joke sentence you could have ever said.
Really?
Yeah. And I love it.
I just, you know what I hate and I love so many things about this. Like, one, that it was a dare. Like, going to a gay bar was a dare. Like, that... Oh, Nova's back. That it was a dare. Like, that fucking sucks. But then that, like, when they got their asses kicked, more people were like, hey, let's show up to be bigger douchebags. And then they got their asses kicked again. I love it. It makes me really happy. Compton's cafeteria in San Francisco was raided by police in 1966. And this one is a lot like Stonewall raid. This one was a lot like the Stonewall raid but this place was a haven for trans people, most of whom were sex workers. Their owners hated them and called the cops on them all the time for being female impersonators. Like, somehow, even if somehow that's what they were doing instead of being trans, that they were being female impersonators, why is that against the law? Why is that a problem? Like, this is bananas. Okay. They threw trash and whatever they could get their hands on at the police. Windows were broken and police cars were smashed. Compton's banned trans people from the cafe and they went out of business. Fuck yeah. Big woo.
Big woo.
This uprising ultimately led to a number of social, psychological, and medical services being provided for transgender people in San Francisco. I fucking love that. Compton's banned trans people from the cafe and they went
out of business.
Yeah, that's the best fucking thing. I think that's the best part. Then moving on to another tavern in LA, the Black Cat Tavern was raided on New York. Blah 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 blah. The Black Cat Tavern in Los Angeles was raided on New Year's in 1968.
Why did you sound just like Dr. Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb? Blah 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 blah.
Yes. Finally a reason. Gay people had the nerve to kiss each other when the ball dropped. And a bunch of loser undercover cops who had nothing better to do started beating them the fuck up. Not a real happy ending here. Two of the guys that they arrested got put in jail and then had to register as fucking sex offenders. And the Supreme Court held it up. Good job, Supreme Court. A group called Pride, capital Pride, Pride, protested their conviction, which was one of the first gay rights protests to have a big impact in Los Angeles. So, yeah, we're gonna stop there for part 2, and we'll take another little breather for a week, and we'll come back next week with part 3, where we will actually get into the Stonewall Uprising.
Woohoo! Just woohoo to be back.
We're just gonna talk about bricks. But do you have anything cool to talk about? Have you been up to anything neat? No. Read any cool books? Listened to a cool new song? Or watched a neat movie? Or
I have read a lot of cool books. Probably none of which are
you want to talk about
on this podcast. No, ma'am.
You have gotten me started, and I keep forgetting, and I'm so sorry.
Look, I read a lot of books that have a long list of trigger warnings.
Yes. And I also enjoy those types of books. But I also have to keep up with Star Wars books for the book club for Bonnie's Bookshelf. I've got to keep up with, like, my own, for pleasure reading, like my own stuff just for fun. And then I also want to read those books that Lily sends recommendations for. And I need one person to just sit down and do nothing but read books and eat snacks all day. I just want to read books and eat oranges.
There you go.
I have a cool thing to tell you.
What?
This vegetable fruit raw adventure has been going so well. Yeah. I had a little box of the pre-sliced cantaloupe you get at the grocery store.
Yeah.
I had one of those and an orange for lunch the other day. I ate all of it and I never had a problem. And when I first started seeing the symptoms of this oral allergy syndrome, cantaloupe was the very first thing to ever give me problems.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me anymore. The thing that I've noticed still really is a problem is avocados. And I fucking love avocados, but I can't eat them. I can't do guacamole. They make me really itchy real fast. But I don't know what's going on. What I'm really happy about it.
I'm so happy for you.
And so as a result of that, I have all these fruit pieces and peelings and things I can throw in the dehydrator and then start stuffing into bottles and building a nice apothecary backup. Yeah.
Woohoo.
I can eat them. Woohoo! Big woo!
Yeah, big woo!
What's your big woo? Did we just name this segment after almost 3 years? I think we did. What's your big woo?
I don't have one. I'm tired.
Your big woo is the episode is over.
The episode is over. I get to go to bed.
Yeah.
Yay. No, I finished my book. I finished my last book in one day. I read until 3 o'clock in the morning last time. I couldn't put it down, and it was so good. But I don't know. It was one of those ones with a really long trigger warning list, and I just don't know if I'm ready to start the next one. It has an even longer trigger warning list.
Okay.
So I just don't know.
Well, good luck with whatever you decide. I support your decision.
Yeah. So
do you do something for like a palate cleanser?
No. I just go from one to one to one to one.
Well, I mean, like do a different thing, or like, you fill your brain up with this, but then you paint pictures, or you.
No. I don't. I just live here in this little, distorted, fucked up little dream world not dream world. I don't want to be part of that, but
you just want to read about it.
I want to read about it. I just live there for a little bit until the next book comes around.
I think you should find something. Like, even me, and I fill everything up with like murder and darkness and bad shit, but even I will like sit down and watch a couple episodes of Bluey, or put on like My Little Pony or something.
I have the kids, so like I do get
something good.
That.
Okay, so you're getting some kind of
It's not all just trigger warnings.
Just checking, just making sure. Okay. That's okay.
But then like I'm not just reading trigger warning books. Like I read a really great retelling of Beauty and the Beast, which was phenomenal. Which was just so good. And the second one comes out in like a week, so I'm waiting for that.
Neat. That's cool.
And then
there's gonna be a whole series?
I think there's gonna end up being 3 books. And I think the third one comes out next year. I like to punctuate my dark trigger warning books with nice, happy.
Yeah.
Maybe not so happy, but not as dark. Fun stuff.
I do that a little bit with my podcast too, not as much. Most of my podcasts are pretty dark. But I did start listening to this cool. It's been going for several years, so I've been listening, just trying to catch up. It's a monthly podcast. It's called They Them Theirs, and it's a non-binary podcast run by 2 non-binary people, and it's pretty fucking cool. So you can find it where
awesome.
All the other podcasts are, and if that's up your alley, you might dig it. And I'm tired, and you're tired, and I think that's an episode.
That's an episode.
Yep. So this has been the Morning Report.
The Morning Report.
Oh, you sound so sleepy.
Sleepy.
Hey, Morners. That's Lily.
That's Krystal. And we are...
The Morning... Hey, Morners. That's Lily.
That's Krystal. And we are...
The Morning
The
Report.
Morning Report.
Hey, Morners. That's Lily.
That's Krystal. And we are...
The Morning Report.
Morning Report. It's not hard. What is wrong with us?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.